Well, Moore's law, well, it's not exactly a law. I mean, not a law of nature, that is. I mean, it's not like gravity. It's more of a technological trend. Gordon Moore, who was in charge of Intel in the 60s, basically said that the number of transistors created at an optimal minimum cost doubles every 2 years. So this is what's allowed us to go from room-sized computers that only governments and corporations can afford to little, small gadgets and computers for the masses in just 4 decades. 4 decades sounds like a really, really long time, but it's actually not. It's very, very fast. If Moore's law had applied to the auto industry, for example, we'd have cars that could go 1,000,000 miles per hour and get 100,000 miles to the gallon. You know, a BMW would cost like 25 cents. Sofa change. But we don't have cars like that. We don't have anything else like that because a transistor is perhaps the only thing that can be scaled down and still function at that level and thus be doubled and 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 doubled. And that's what Moore's law comes down to, is the constant doubling. Constant doubling doesn't sound like a big deal. You know, you can do it with a piece of paper. Doubled it. And I double it again and doubled it again a third time. Fourth. God, I could do this 20 more times easily, right? 7, 8. I can't do this. If I could fold this 20 times, this little wad of paper would be half the height of the Golden Gate Bridge. You know, that's a 1,000,000-fold increase in 20 steps. Okay, well, anyway, back to Moore's law. If each doubling step takes 2 years, then 20 steps takes 40 years. And lo and behold, that's exactly what we've seen with transistors. In 1965, we had 60 transistors on a chip. Today, billions. But we can't keep doubling forever. In about 10 years, transistors are going to become so numerous and become so tightly packed that they just won't work. But 10 years is still enough time for our gizmos to get a lot smaller and a lot more powerful. So when you see somebody in 2015 using a cell phone the size of a paperclip, you can thank Moore's law. Paperclips, I'm going to lose this really quickly, like inside my ear.